Top 20 Michael Jackson hits. Billie Jean 1982. Billie Jean is a tale wrapped in mystery, desire, and denial. It tells the story of a woman who claims the singer is the father of her child, but he vehemently denies the accusation. The song reflects fame's dangerous side, the rumors, false claims, and people trying to tie themselves to stars. Michael used this as a metaphor for the struggles of being in the spotlight, where truth can easily be buried under lies. Thriller 1982. Thriller is more than just a spooky anthem, it's an imaginative escape into the world of horror and fantasy. With its chilling narrative of zombies, darkness, and fear, the song was also Michael's playful way of showing that fear can be entertaining and artful. It blended music, film, and dance into a single cultural moment that remains unmatched. Beat It 1982. Beat It carried a bold message against violence. Rather than glorify fighting, it urges listeners to walk away from conflict. Inspired by the rise of street fights and gang rivalries, Michael sang about the courage it takes to choose peace instead of destruction. The iconic guitar solo by Uta Van Hullen gave the track its rock edge, cementing it as a universal anthem. Smooth Criminal 1987. This high-energy hit tells a chilling story of Unnie, a woman struck down in her apartment by a mysterious criminal. Beneath the storytelling lies Michael's fascination with the darker side of urban life, crime, fear, and vulnerability. The sharp rhythms and innovative choreography gave the song a sense of urgency, making it feel like a suspenseful movie. Bad 1987. With Bad, Michael celebrated confidence, self-belief, and swagger. The song was originally imagined as a duet with Prince but became one of Michael's signature declarations of boldness. It was about proving yourself, showing the world you're strong, and walking with pride in the face of doubt. The leather-clad image became part of his legendary identity. Black or White 1991. One of his most powerful messages, Black or White, is about racial unity and tearing down barriers. Released at a time when tensions about race were high globally, Michael declared that love and humanity were bigger than skin color. The blend of rock and pop carried its message across cultural divides, making it one of his most important anthems. Man in the Mirror 1988. Perhaps Michael's most personal and spiritual song, Man in the Mirror calls listeners to self-reflect. Instead of blaming the world for its problems, the song insists on looking inward and starting change with ourselves. It is a ballad of transformation, compassion, and accountability, resonating deeply as a cry for a better humanity. Don't Stop Till You Get Enough 1979. This was the song that launched Michael as a solo superstar. Its joyous rhythm and infectious energy celebrate love, passion, and living fully in the moment. The song captures the euphoria of freedom, dance, and expression, a youthful Michael stepping into his destiny with confidence and charisma. Rock With You 1979. Rock With You is one of the smoothest disco-era love songs ever made. It's about intimacy, comfort, and losing yourself in music and romance. The warm vocals made it timeless, giving listeners the feeling of gliding under a disco ball with someone they care about, forever young and free. Heal the World 1992. This anthem was Michael's prayer for humanity. It speaks about healing children, the environment, and the brokenness of our societies. It was less a pop hit and more a hymn, a reminder that love can restore what hatred has destroyed. Through this song, Michael urged people to see the world as one big family. Earth Song 1995. Earth Song is a cry for the planet, lamenting war, animal suffering, and environmental destruction. It was Michael's way of channeling his pain for the damage humans cause to nature. The powerful gospel-like delivery and orchestral arrangement made it feel like a sermon, a plea for healing not just of humans but of the earth itself. The Way You Make Me Feel 1987. This playful, flirtatious track captures the thrill of infatuation and romance. Michael sings about being swept away by love, pursuing a woman with passion and excitement. It shows his lighter, charming side, a young man's joy in chasing love with all the energy of his heart. You Are Not Alone 1995. One of his most emotional ballads, You Are Not Alone, speaks to loneliness, pain, and comfort. It reassures listeners that no matter how dark life may seem, they are never truly abandoned. The song became an anthem for those struggling with grief, depression, and heartbreak. Wanna Be Stuttin' Somethin' 1982. This energetic track speaks about chaos, gossip, and rumors that drain life. Its famous chant, Mama Say Mama Sa Mama Kasa, captures African rhythms and global unity. The song was Michael's way of saying that sometimes life's noise is overwhelming, but you can rise above it with rhythm and resilience. Remember the Time, 1992. This song is a nostalgic look back at love. It evokes the sweetness of remembering first love, tender moments, and passion. The Egyptian-themed video gave it majesty, but the song itself is about the timeless, unforgettable memories of romance that never fade. Dirty Diana, 1987. This rock-heavy song tells of a seductive woman who tempts the singer away from his love. It reflects the dangers of temptation in fame, the groupies, the allure of lust, and the struggle of loyalty. Michael captured the raw energy of rock and rolled it into a cautionary tale of desire. PYT, Pretty Young Thing, 1982. An upbeat, joyful song celebrating attraction and young love. PYT is playful, a fun declaration of affection and desire. It captures the youthful spirit of the early 80s when pop and funk collided in a dance floor explosion. Human Nature, 1982. This dreamy ballad explores curiosity, love, and wonder. With lyrics about yearning, vulnerability, and desire, Human Nature feels like looking at life through a child's eyes. It was Michael's way of embracing the essence of humanity, love, exploration, and the need for connection. They Don't Care About Us, 1995. A powerful protest song, it confronts racism, injustice, and oppression. With its sharp beats and defiant lyrics, it gave voice to the voiceless. Michael wasn't afraid to be political here, shouting back against systems that crush human dignity. Off the Wall, 1979. This was Michael's declaration of freedom from society's pressures. It's about living life on your own terms, forgetting rules, and embracing joy. Off the Wall captured the energy of independence, making it the perfect song for anyone feeling trapped by expectations. Michael Jackson's songs were more than entertainment. They were messages stitched with humanity's joys and struggles. Through love songs, he showed tenderness, romance, and connection. Through social songs like Man in the Mirror, Heal the World, and Earth Song, he called for compassion, environmental care, and unity. Through bold anthems like Beat It and They Don't Care About Us, he confronted violence and injustice. His music was both universal and deeply personal, blending fantasy with reality, always reaching for something greater. Ultimately, Michael Jackson conveyed that music could heal, unite, and inspire change, reminding listeners that beyond fame and spectacle, we are all human beings searching for love, peace, and understanding.